Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back. Happy Tuesday. Going a little bit earlier in the week. I mean, typically I go live anywhere from Thursday, Friday. As you guys know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, some days, but it's Tuesday, and I wanted to, I don't know, just touch base with everybody, you know? We had a pretty busy weekend. We worked on a video. We got it out. It's trending pretty well. I think we already reached over the 500 view mark, which I'm really ecstatic about. If you guys saw that last video I posted, please don't hesitate to drop a like. Give it a watch. You know, we entered a contest for Joby. I'll be touching a little bit on it and what it was about and stuff. But hey, we're crossing fingers over here because it would be crazy if we hit that. If we freaking hit that. So yeah, we're waiting for more people to trickle into the building. But in today's video, we're going to be covering the crushed dunks. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So we're going to be touching on these today. We got them in the building. I'm really excited to be featuring these sneakers. Was it an easy cop? Not necessarily. I feel like, you know, to have hit on these because it was really like a raffle only in specific skate stores. So very exciting collaboration. Some people are fans of it. It is a little bit on the louder side. You got that orange. It is, you know, fall. It's like fall winter type of sneakers. So I'm really excited to be touching on this today. Again, how is everybody doing? I still got Cougar Butt in the building, man. What is up? I'm not sure if you're still with me, but let me know, man. We got Pedro. What's up, fam? What is good? What is good? We got a pretty interesting week overall. I mean, we're transitioning into, okay, well, the Canyon 4 dropped on Saturday. I feel like some people like them, some people slept on them. It is what it is. Limited sizes. Sneakers app was bugging. Sneakers got to fix their stuff. It's really bad. It's just getting to a point where I don't even know. It's like, do we even bother trying on sneakers anymore? I freaking don't know. But yeah, regardless, I'm excited to be live, excited to be here, excited to feature these and give you guys my honest opinion on them, and then we can pretty much touch on a couple other things I've been up to. But what is up? You go for this Skate Like a Girl SB? Yeah, we did. We tried. Apparently they're super limited, man. Super limited. We did enter for a skate store, so we're crossing fingers that we hit on that, then we get featured on the channel. Again, this channel is all about sneakers, streetwear, and anything that comes to mind. Personally, that I feel is worth talking about. You know, but yes, we did try. We took a massive L this morning. I literally woke up just for that drop, and we took an L. But it is what it is. Let me go ahead and just actually check. Let me show you exactly what that L looked like. Not to have to like relive that L, but I mean, I typically take a screenshot after. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Your submission. Excuse my phone. It's all cracked, but it says your submission was not selected. So we tried. I saw Jumperman Chris hit. So hey, Jumperman, congrats on that. Freaking awesome. It's nice to always see people in the community who do good work hit on sneakers. That's for sure. But again, very limited sneaker, and I know that Atlas and Deluxe did a couple like raffles out here in the Bay in San Mateo. So, you know, they also had some events and stuff like that where certain skate teams certain skate teams had like a collaboration with it. I know they also released some merch with it. So that was pretty much. Let me go ahead and just bring up my sneakers app. I mean, it's not featured on sneakers anymore because like they've reloaded. So I believe it's like, yeah. They're still, so this is basically it. They still have some shirts and some long sleeve shirts, Skate Like a Girl, and this was initially that drop. So yeah, I don't know if you hit. Hey, congrats! It's freaking awesome. It's definitely a sneaker I think that is worth talking about. It is a sneaker that again isn't on the top of my list, but hey, if we hit them, we're gonna feature them on the channel. So I'm gonna try my best to get them in hand and review them for you guys. Again, we try. We're trying over here to acquire as many sneakers as we can, feature them on the channel, give you guys my honest opinion. So again, for today's video, we're going to be featuring the crushed dunk, skate shop dunks. So these are a dunk for a specific skate store. So this is the skate store. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. So this is the crushed skate shop based in DC. They have everything, what, skateboards, footwear, apparel, you know, like your standard skate store. I'm sure they have their own unique offerings to the skateboarding community. Now, full transparency, I haven't done too much research on the skate shop, but They got a killer dunk, which we are going to be talking about today. So I'm really hyped on these specifically. These were skate store only. These did not drop on sneakers. I don't believe these will be dropping on sneakers, but hey, it is what it is if they do, right? I do really think it's an exclusive due to the fact when I see this box. For those that don't know, this box is it's called a quick strike box, which means it's more on the limited side versus your standard Nike SB purple box. So quick strike means they're probably not going to stay on the shelf very long, very limited, probably a one size run, maybe two size runs per skate store is very limited. So it is one of those type of situations where, you know, you don't really know how many a skate store is going to have. But we're very fortunate to hit on these, so I'm excited to feature them on the channel. I think it's a perfect fall sneaker overall. So let's go ahead and let's touch on it a little bit over here. So Crush Skateshop of Washington, D.C. has a SB. I feel like it's like if your skate store doesn't have a collaboration with Nike SB, you're doing something wrong. All right, you're doing something wrong. Honestly, I think it's like it's becoming kind of like it's becoming the norm now. Hold up, we got some really fast music over here. I'm just gonna transition into maybe some other beats over here. But yeah, if your skate store doesn't have a collaboration with Nike SB at this point in time, I don't know. You got to be doing something wrong. I think it's becoming like a staple, if anything. But yeah, let me know how the stream's going if we are on the smoother side. So we got Brian PG. What's up? What's up, Brian? What is going on? So we got Pedro, Bun, and Brian. What's up? What is up, guys? Again, just impromptu going live. I was kind of out and about, and I'm like, you know what? We just dropped what I think is a fire video. I want, if you guys have any questions about it, I want to be able to touch on exactly what it is before we get into the review. So let me just touch on that real quick. All right, let me touch on that real quick prior to diving into this amazing sneaker, because I think this is freaking awesome. So I found out about this contest. It's called the Joby Creative Contest, I believe. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to pull it up on my screen. All right. So for those that don't know, Casey Neistat is like the godfather of YouTube. He is like one of the most creative people. He's had such a crazy career within. He's just had a crazy career in YouTube. You know what I mean? Like his channel has completely blown up. He has over, I believe, 12 million subscribers, which is kind of just insane. Like, I'm sure he never thought he'd have that many subscribers. But anyway, Joby did a contest with Casey. They pulled Casey aside. They asked him, hey, we kind of want you as an influencer to endorse our products. And I saw this contest a little later in September, and I was like, you know what? This seems like something that I want to join, because the prize is he's going to pick 5 top winners that are going to be flown to either LA or New York and do a collaboration video with him. Now, why I see this as very beneficial to this channel, our channel, is because of the fact that it's like if we get featured, this channel could blow up. You know, it's like you never really know what can happen. I really don't believe in overnight successes, but I do believe in, like, if you put in the hard work and you're consistent and you put out good stuff into the world, like sometimes it does come back full with just unimaginable, unimaginable success. You know what I mean? So we're crossing fingers. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and take a look at my channel. I posted a, my life on a string video over the weekend, and it's doing decent numbers, so I would appreciate it if you go to that video, maybe after this stream or what have you, or even now, smash that like button. Definitely does help the channel a lot. I wanted to incorporate, now some of that footage is a mix of past years. You know, a lot of that content was filmed like 6-7 years ago, but it's like, look, it's still very relatable, and like to this contest, they wanted to feature diversity and inclusion, bringing people together, creativity. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to put everything I got into this, like, 2.5, 3 minute video, even though I believe the rules were like 15, like no longer than 15 minutes. Put a lot of creativity in your video, put diversity in your video, and just have fun. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? We just got to do this. We got to put it together. So they're doing, the contest has already ended for anybody interested in joining, this wasn't something that I was gonna like literally talk about on my channel because like, well, number one, the more people know about it, the more competition you have at the end of the day, right? So the contest has already ended as of yesterday. Already got my entry in. We're crossing fingers. Joby, if you guys are watching this, it would be amazing to collaborate with you guys and Casey. Yeah, but basically, if you win, you know, top 5 prizes are going to be you're flown. You get to hang out with Casey, do a collaboration with him to pretty much test the microphone, which I think is pretty awesome. You know, it's freaking awesome, and I'm excited for this. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on this before we get into the review over here, just so you guys know exactly kind of what I was up to over the weekend, because we did not go live, we were not consistent, but you know, we do happen to have our reasons why. So they are giving a bunch of prizes away. So hey, whatever happens, I'm really hoping I'm in the running for some of this product. I think it's awesome, and shout out to Casey Neistat for doing this. I think it's freaking awesome. You know, trying to get some more creativity out into the world. And I saw some pretty cool. I saw some pretty cool entries. So you know, and anybody that entered this contest, you know, shout out to you guys. It definitely does require a lot to put yourself out there. You know, sometimes it's scary. So I get it. But anyway, transitioning into the sneaker. All right, let's go ahead and pull it up over here. This is the crushed DC Skate Shop sneaker. So we got it over here. It's a quick thank you. Hey, Brian, I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. We're crossing fingers. Crossing fingers over here would be really amazing because it's a lot of like my life's work. You know what I mean? Now in terms of yo-yoing being as consistent, yes, we're doing. Or what's the channel about? The channel's about sneakers now, but I mean, I do want to spice it up with some yo-yo content from time to time. That is for sure. I mean, it would be amazing to be able to do YouTube one day full time, but at the same time, I do believe that, you know, like we got to stay on course, right? We got to stay on course. So yeah, so let me go ahead and just double check over here. Now these retailed for, man, I don't even see a price on this. I believe it was about 130 of anything, 120, 130. Let's go ahead and just check StockX real quick. Originally retail for 110. Okay, 110. Yeah, these are clean. They're freaking clean. And I think one of the things I want to mention to you guys also, so mad I couldn't get these dunks. Hey man, a lot of people are pretty upset about it. You have to remember, this is a quick strike sneaker. And I put a lot of entries in for a raffle on these, you know. Because I really want, like, look at this leather. It just looks clean. Clean, really nice, like Halloween, Halloweeny, fall winter type of sneaker. So yeah, we'll get into the details and all that jazz momentarily, but and we'll also touch on what they're doing on the aftermarket. I do find this interesting. So for those that don't know, on the inside, on the insole of the sneaker, this is actually a sticker. Okay, it's an eggshell sticker, but it's just obviously printed on and it has crushed on it. I'm a big fan of stickers. Just the sticker community is amazing. And yeah, I also find it interesting that under this mesh is like diamonds in a way, so it's very interesting. But yeah, leather, suede. I mean, come on, what more can you ask for? I mean, some people are saying they're all dunked out as of this moment in time. I'm like, look, for those that don't have a massive dunk collection, it's like I think these are definitely a worthy cop. And if you hit on these, if you hit on a skate store, congrats. You know, I know these were hard to get. I really do know, and this is why we tried, because we had to feature these on the freaking channel. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead. I went to Crushed after they sold out. Oh man, hey Caesar, I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? You know what? Honestly, from what I see on the aftermarket, they're not doing crazy numbers. Because I had another buddy. He messaged me. He's like, "Hey, can you help me get these?" And I'm just like, I'm trying to get them for myself, so I can feature them on the channel. Now, will I keep these? I'll let you guys know. I will let you know. We're gonna review them, and then yeah. I mean, the marble is amazing, Caesar. The marble design is so nice. I love it too. It's all very, very unique. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead. And again, I'm really hoping that the stream is just going to be smooth. All right, I'm really hoping it's going to be smooth. But we got them over here, and we're going to pull them out of the box. All right, since that's what you guys are here for, right? All right, so here it is, quick strike box. You got that colorful green, blue, red, yellow. We got my size 9.5, men's size 11, women's. There you go. And then let's go ahead and open up the box. So You got your standard paper, nothing fancy. All right, when you see that, like, it almost looks like wood grain in a way. And here they are. Woo! I can feel the heat coming out of this box. Sheesh! All right, there it is. There it is. This is the Nike SB and crushed, I can't even speak, crushed Skateshop dunk. Wow. So every check mark, I just feel like, you know, the first thing that you notice is the check mark. It's different. Now, the check mark on this, as opposed to any other ones, as you see on the thumbnail, it looks like I have two pairs. Shout out to Kruger Bud for that loaner pair, because apparently him and I both hit, so it's kind of crazy. Him and I both hit at the same shop. He lent me his pair, and then I hit, so I just took the photo. The thumbnail is of two of these, and each of the Nike check marks are very, very different. As you can see, let's go ahead. I'm going to pull out the other one because I feel like that's, you know, that's the thing I want to talk about first. I want to talk about the stripe. So it's got this marble effect, as you see. Look at that. From the sneaker, you got like orange, and then it transitions into like this really nice cream, and then on this, it's like what? It's dark. So every pattern is going to be very, very different. Look at this, and then look at this. I mean, it would be nice to have many pairs and then pick and choose on like the initial, you know, Nike checks that you like. Because I like this one and this versus the splashed one, you know. But look, nobody's really going to see that because it's kind of on the inside, but the outside looks clean. So I think I got honestly a solid pair over here. So looking at the overall sneaker. Now, one of the things I just want to let you guys know, well, we'll touch on what I like about it, what I don't like about it. But from the sneaker, you have this really nice. It's almost like a gray, really nice material. I mean, really nice leather on the front. So it's really like this nice soft leather. And then from the sneaker, you got that brown suede. I'm really hoping that the light does this justice. Yeah, no, they're really clean, and I think it's one of those things you need to see in person. These do not come with. Oh, they do come with extra laces. Woo! Okay, wow. So yeah, I mean, at first I thought this was going to be a lighter color, but it's more so like a gray. So this is a gray. We also have gray here. Now it's really nice and like a subtle, like a nimble type of leather. And let me just bring that up close so you guys can see it transitioning into that brown suede. Check mark goes all the way to the back, and then you do happen to have that nice Nike in orange. Yeah, I could really see these as really, really, really nice, like kind of Halloween-y fall dunks, you know. Now the theme isn't Halloween; it's obviously crushed skate shops. You know, crushed skate shops. I can't even talk right now. It's been a week, but I do want to show you guys. It does come with extra laces. So you've got brown to match the suede, and then you also do happen to have this orange over here to pretty much match the, like, I would say that inner lining, that sock lining on the inside is it's pretty much the same damn thing. But I'm probably going to leave the white laces. I think the white laces are very clean. Man, look at that check mark. Look how clean that is, man. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know, a little bit kind of like candy corn in a way. A little bit like candy corn. Yeah, no, they're clean. Super clean. Now, one of the things I don't like about the sneaker, I kind of wish they left the bottom, I don't know, just kind of like a gum sole. You know, similar to the Dodger Dunks. If they left this like a gum sole, that would be freaking amazing. And this probably would drive the price up a little bit if this was more of a gum sole. So the sole is more or less like it almost looks like a recycled material. You guys really need to see that. So it's like you got all these speckles. It literally looks like they just grinded up some like random shoes and they just made an insole using it. All right. Middle of the sneaker, you do happen to have those speckles as well on that. So yeah, the entire thing does look like it's recycled, if anything. But solid sneaker. Now, the tongue is very interesting. The tongue does happen to have these like diamonds on them. So I found that interesting. I think it's more so for breathability, if anything. It is an interesting mesh that they have over here. And then over here, you're going to see crushed skate. It says crushed. I can't even talk. I can't even say crushed right now. Crushed Skate Shop, made in Vietnam, fabric, AU, Vietnam. All right, solid pair. What does Kruger Bud says? He says two, like dos, clean. All right, so Oh, one last thing I want to touch on real quick. So, inside, crushed Nike SB. That's the insole, and I believe it looks like bricks, if anything. It looks like brick flooring. Yep, that's kind of what it looks like to me. The insole. I mean, I do find it interesting that the back of the sneaker is literally it does look like bits and pieces are falling off. You see that green, and then there's like these little bits and pieces. It's literally looks like something got crushed. That's literally what it is, and I think that's what they're trying to symbolize with everything here is like you stepped on something or you crushed something. So I think they honestly hit these out of the park. The the end of the sneakers do come with this interesting I don't know, lacelet, if anything. Very interesting, very different. Overall, they hit these out of the park. Guys, I'm gonna give this a solid 9 out of 10. I really like these a lot. I think the initial. A lot of people weren't fans of this because it's kind of like a plasticky material. But look, from afar, it's clean. It's freaking clean. I like them a lot. I like them a lot, and that's why I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. So, shout out to Crushed Skate Shop. Shout out to Nike SB for, I don't know, bestowing the skateboard community and everybody who is a big fan of dunks with these because these are freaking clean and I like them a lot. Now, am I going to be keeping these for the personal? I still need to think about that. I do plan on keeping these for the personal, but it also depends. Like, starting to look at my dunk collection, I'm like, man, these dunks are just stacking up, right? So I will try to keep these. Will I skate these? Maybe. Maybe I'll work on a video. I guess it really depends. Now, when it comes to skating leather, I'm not the biggest fan of skating leather. Even if it's a leather toe box, I really do see this as more like a going out, going out type of sneaker. So I might just, rock these when I'm out and about. I guess sneaker collection is growing, and there's also a lot of other sneakers that are coming, other sneaker investments, which we can talk about. But if you missed out on these and you really wanted to get these, as I know a lot of people really wanted these and they did not get them, do you buy now? Do you hold off? Do you buy later? Now, let's go ahead and let's dive into that right now. All right. So, 9 out of 10, solid. Shout out to the Crushed Skate Shop and Nike SB for doing a solid one for the skateboard community. I think it's awesome. All right. Well, with that being said, Caesar says keep the dunks. I'm gonna try to keep the dunks. Yeah, man. But I mean, if you see my sneaker collection, you're just gonna be like, man, it's kind of getting out of control. You know what I mean? But like, look, it's a benefit. It's a blessing and a curse when you're trying to do this on YouTube, and it's like you're just racking up like sneakers after sneakers. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I need to sit down with myself one of these weekends and go through my collection. Trust me, it's a good and bad problem to have. Have I seen the Huff SB Dunks low raffle yet? It's on Cop Day. Yes, I joined it. And we need to get these. We freaking need. I'll touch on that after this. Thanks for bringing it up. You could low-key cruise in them if you don't want to mess them up. Yeah, you're right. I might cruise around with them. I don't know, man. I mean, like we skate our sneakers over here. Like if we're gonna use it for skateboarding, like we skate them. You know what I mean? And I do see these going up in value. And then let me explain why. Okay, let me explain why. Is because the reason why I see these going up in value, and maybe you should get them now before the prices go up, is because of the fact that I like them. I like them a lot. And people skate their sneakers, so that's the thing, especially SBs. So it's one of those situations. It's like maybe they came out with a certain amount. I don't know stock numbers, but then once people start to skate their sneakers and wear them, and if they like them, they might get doubles or what have you. The stock becomes less and less and less, and the chances that they're going to re-release something like this, I don't really think so. So you kind of need to make that educated decision. It's like, do I go now? Do I say we go for later? Yeah, I guess you got to ask yourself that. You know what I mean? We were just fortunate to hit, and I'm super thankful to the sneaker gods. You know what I mean? Thank you. Hopefully, we'll all hit them New York's on Cop Date. Yeah, I mean, New York City. For me, because I live out of San Francisco, I'm really hoping that because it's a blind bag sneaker. I know you guys are excited. We'll touch on that. We'll touch on that for sure. But let me just kind of like wrap this with a bow. Let's just touch on this. Let's just finish off with the Crush real quick, and then we'll transition into what's happening on Cop Date. All right. I don't know when Cop Date's going to end their contest, but I just want to let everybody know on Cop Date right now. Download the app, go on their Instagram, and you can literally join. You can put in a entry for the Huff sneaker that is coming out. But what are these doing on the aftermarket? Okay. I bought these for what, 110, 120, all right, after taxes. Now on the aftermarket, these aren't doing too crazy. They're not. So, which is why I'm telling you, maybe if you want them, if you want to skate them or you want to rock them, maybe it's a perfect time to buy now. Now, if you buy them from these sites, which I don't recommend, if you're going to buy from GOAT, buy from eBay. But if you are going to buy them, it's going to take a while for it to get to your door. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably going to take, anywhere from 5-7 days sometimes. And it's just like, look, we're already in fall. It's almost Halloween. Do you want to wear this for a specific occasion? Is it for the collection? What's the deal? You know what I mean? So if you can't wait, I would just get them online. I would get them online and probably get them on GOAT, if anything. I have made purchases from GOAT, and everything I've purchased from GOAT thus far has been nothing but authentic. And I enjoy purchasing from GOAT over this app ever, right? So yeah. So what are these? So my size, 9.5, 180. All right. So I'd probably be leaving the table with a little bit of lunch money, maybe 50, maybe $55 if I sold on some of these sites. But again, if we were to sell these, we sell in person. We sell on just more reputable sites, if anything. All right. Facebook Marketplace, eBay, GOAT, what have you. Right. But this is what they're doing on aftermarket. Not too crazy. Now, do I see this as a good long-term hold? Probably not. Okay. Probably not. Now, if you did hit and you do plan on selling them, I would probably hold off. I'd probably wait if you can. If you can hold off, I would hold off and probably sell it closer to Christmas time, because I do see these going up a little bit, probably to the 250 mark, if anything, maybe at the most 275. All right, but again, I'm not a sneaker savant here. I don't really know, but I'm just basing it on, like, I'm looking at it, and I want to let you guys know I think this is a good sneaker. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. I like it a lot. The leather surprised me. It really did, and I think it's an awesome sneaker. All right, transition into conversation. Let's go ahead and touch on the Huff Dunks that are coming out in memory of Keith. All right. Yeah, wow, I can't believe it. Huff Dunk Keith, and on the back of the sneaker it says Keith forever. Rest in peace, Keith. Oh my God, what you have done for the skateboard community. Rest in peace, my friend. All right, so let's go ahead and let's bring them up over here. I really, really, really like what they did with the advertisement, where they poured concrete and all of that. I don't know if you guys saw it on their Instagram, on Huff's Instagram, but I think they just did a solid. They drilled a hole. They pretty much drilled a hole in the bottom of the sneaker, like right here, and then they like right here, and then they put like a metal bolt into it, or a metal like a metal, I don't know, like a metal pole into the sneaker, and then they just like cemented it into cement. So I believe this is the New York one. Yeah, this is the New York one. You got that nice navy. Let me know if you guys can see my screen over here, all right? And if everything's flowing all right. I'm really hoping so, because for me, the worst thing is when we start to lag. I really hate it. So my apologies for any previous streams that you guys have watched where it's like, oh man, what's this lag going on? My apologies. Yeah, Brian says, hopefully we hit the New Yorks. Yeah, for sure. These ones are really amazing. But yeah, no, hey, I appreciate you guys joining. If you haven't already smashed that like button, definitely just help the channel out. So we're just touching on these because you're able to join a raffle right now. You download the COP, that's C-O-P, COP Date, D-A-T-E app. Download that, and awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. So this is the new, so they're coming out with a blind box or a blind bag, and you don't know what sneaker you're going to get. It could be the New York one. It could be the SF one, and then I believe there's another, I guess more, no, there's a Los Angeles one, or let me double check over here. There's New York, there's San Francisco, and then there's another one that's kind of like just more on the plainer side. Let me double check. I want to make sure I get my facts straight. I don't believe it's an LA one. It's a New York. It's SF for sure, because those are the cities he's known for. Man, let me go ahead and just see if I can pull up another Keith Dunk. Yeah. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I got a lot of tabs open, so that's probably what's slowing my computer down a little bit over here. And let me just take that out. But these are clean, and I would recommend going for them, honestly. Okay. Where are we at? Cake's on fire. This is the San Francisco one. All right, I'm bringing up the San Francisco one over here. Come on, internet, work with me. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, I'm going to populate this over here. There we go. So these are a couple of the ones that we do see. And I believe there's one with tie-dye. I think that's the one kind of in the middle. So this is the San Francisco one. You got that like nice, like it's almost like a dirty white in a way, kind of cream in a way. And then what I do like about it is it looks like it's got some premium leather. You know, premium leather. You got a little bit of orange, black for sure. It almost looks like a panda dunk in a weird way. I'm really hoping that there's more colors to it. This is the New York one, so this is more like a navy blue with the white. So it's kind of like reverse colors in a way. Yeah, I will definitely talk on this, and this is another one I'm really excited for, so I'm really hoping we can hit on that. But let me scroll down. So this is the Huff San Francisco Low Dunk, you know, of Keith. And they're pretty much going to be releasing them through contests. I think the way they want to do this is as fair as possible, because there's a lot of demand behind this. Trust me, there's a lot of demand. Keith has done a lot. He's done so much for the skateboard community, and that's why people just want this for the freaking collection, because it's kind of a big deal. This is kind of a big deal, and like the fact that they're doing this whole blind bag initiative, I think it's kind of cool. It's different. You know, you don't know what you're going to get. It's kind of cool, right? Because trust me, those blind bags are probably going to go up in price if they sell them on eBay, because it's like you don't know what you're getting, but you're going to buy it and you're going to probably pay more for a blind bag because you want a specific one. But you know, it's also kind of ties a little bit of excitement into the sneaker release when you don't know what you're going to get. But yeah, I mean the materials on this look super premium. I like the fact you got the Huff in the front and then the Nike check mark. This just kind of gives an ode to me of like early dunks with kind of like this insole. It just kind of has that look to it, that vibe. And you can just see premium materials, premium leather, especially since it's just kind of popping up right there. You got the Nike check mark over here. These are freaking clean. Freaking clean. You got Keith Forever in the back. You got the city over here. He definitely left a lot of his mark on New York and San Francisco, which is why these sneakers are coming out, pretty much his cities in a lot of aspects, all right? But there are going to be 3 that are coming out. I'm trying to find that other link of the other one, the one in the middle. So if anybody has any information on that, please don't hesitate to drop it in the chat. Let me know. But yeah, you got black and orange pretty much. I mean, it's very subtle orange. It's kind of like brown in a way. I think the orange here is pretty much on the back. Oh, there you go. You can peel this off. Okay, so there's a little bit of tie-dye. Well, I was not aware you could pretty much peel this off or cut it off or something like that, but interesting. Okay. I don't know if I would do that. I really don't know if I would do that. I like how the sneaker looks just with, just without the tie-dye. But hey, if you want to spice it up, because, San Francisco definitely has, the hate, known for its, tie-dye and all that, and all the seasons and stuff. So pretty cool. Overall, I like them a lot. If I had a choice between the San Francisco or the New York one, it's kind of a tough choice for me, honestly, but I am shooting for the San Francisco one because this is my city. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But there we go. Got that nice orange in the back. Keith Forever. Rest in peace, man. It's freaking awesome. So I just wanted to touch on this. This is the blind bag that's coming in. So New York, San Francisco, and then, okay, there's a mystery one. So nobody knows what the mystery one is. Heck, maybe it's a gold one. We don't know, all right? But that is very exciting. And I think that is what's going to drive the prices of this up, especially if it's going to be a sealed, blind bag on eBay. Take my money. Take my freaking money. Trust me. So, okay. I knew there was another one. I didn't really know exactly what it was, but I don't know if the New York one is also like a tie-dye. Let me go ahead and just... Oh, hold on. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can scroll in here. It does look like a little bit of tie-dye on the New York one. So tie-dye in New York, tie-dye on a San Francisco one. Again, we're probably not going to be peeling it, if anything. You got that's probably his dog in the front. Nike SB Huff, blind bag. Freaking awesome. Guys, I really hope we get to hit. I want to feature this on the channel. I would love to unbox this. And heck, if we could actually hit on that, what that mystery one is, that would be freaking amazing. That would be amazing. All right, so I'm excited to see what that mystery one is, because once these release and people get them in hand, we're going to start to see photos if there aren't already photos online. But I don't believe they're going to release actual photos of the sneaker until people get these in hand, because that's kind of ruining the surprise for a lot of people. So I'm excited about these. So if you do want to join this contest, download the Cop Date app. I would go on Instagram, go on Cop Date, and then there's a link. Click on that link, and then you can participate. You click in on the sneaker. You click into the store's hub. Now there's going to be 4 different stores. Okay, There's going to be 4 different stores. There's international. Well, no, not international. There's nationwide. That's the first one you to join because that's going to give everybody a chance. The other ones are more for cities. So there's New York, there's Los Angeles, and there's San Francisco. So I joined the San Francisco one because CopDate can tell where your location is. You need to turn location services on. So I just want to let that be known on the chat and let you guys know that. All right. So highly recommend joining the nationwide one and then your city. So if you're in LA, join the LA one. If you're in New York, join the New York one. If you're in SF, it's kind of a no-brainer. Join the San Francisco one. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to make that clear over here. Let me go ahead and just kind of continue on with my music, man. I'm not sure what's going on with my music here, but let's bring it up a little bit. Oh wow, okay, well we got some beats going on. How is the stream going, by the way? Is it smooth on your end? Okay, because again, I'm just kind of rapid firing over here. I'm excited to obviously have had these dunks and review them for you because, I mean, guys, these are clean. They're freaking clean, and I do highly recommend if you do want to rock these. Yeah, they're clean. And it's great. It's just a great overall dunk. It looks solid. I love the concept. So shout out to Crush. You guys killed it. All right, where are we at? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? What is good? What is up? What is up? What is up? Again, I did want to mention to you guys, for anybody new joining the channel, feel free to consider, well, number one, smash that like button if you guys are getting any value from this conversation on Sneaker Talk with me. Pretty much I restarted my YouTube channel in January. Really wanted to take sneakers seriously, so we're here, we're going live, and any hype sneakers I definitely want to talk about and touch on. We're going to transition the conversation a little bit into sneakers, all right, and pretty much like what's dropping, my thoughts on them, and what the deal is, all right. So in the morning today, Skate Like a Girl dunk dropped. I did not take a win on it. We took a L, but it is what it is. I believe they still have some merch. They released some long sleeves, some hoodies on their site. There was also a shock drop where it popped on the app. I believe it was early this morning. I believe it was 10. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was either 10 or 11. And it was a shock drop for the Halloween dunks. Now, this kind of reminds me of a cauldron, if anything. The thing that, like, witches kind of, like, make their spells and all that stuff. Stream's doing good. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate you, Brian. Shout out to Brian, who is looking out for, I don't know, just the smoothness of the stream. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, so this cauldron-like dunk came out. I like the vibe. So it came out today, and it was kind of one of those scratch-off, like, it pops open on your app. For shock drop, you scratch off, and then you have the opportunity to buy, okay? So I did not know about it. I was busy. We had a pretty busy morning at work today, so I was not able to hit on these. But let's go ahead and click into them. Let's double-check what the price... Now, these are coming out, I believe, next week on the 27th, all right? Much closer to Halloween. I like them. I like them. I like them. I know we're kind of dunked out, but I do like this. I like the fact that it just has a spooky vibes to it, you know what I mean? It's got that slime green, like soul, and then that like dusty cauldron, like upper. So it's gonna drop for 120 bucks, and I'm just glad that it's like, look, you think about the mummies that released last year, and then these, it's like just all these like spooky dunks. It just really kind of makes Halloween feel like Halloween. You know what I mean? Halloween's all about like trick or treating and like just the scary stuff. Scary movies, popcorn. Like it's just like it just really kind of ties in that vibe, and I'm like, I love these. I think they're freaking awesome. Okay, and I really hope we hit because it would be amazing. I don't think it's gonna be easy hit. I don't think it's gonna be easy to get these. But we're gonna try. We're gonna join as many contests as we can. And we're going to try on sneakers, obviously. Again, you don't want to depend all your chances on sneakers because there's so many people trying on sneakers, all right? But I like these a lot. I'm a huge fan of them. And look at that. You got that cracked leather. Just awesome. Freaking awesome. You got nice, this. I believe this is leather. I believe this is leather and not necessarily like the highest tier leather, but maybe not the lowest tier leather. It looks like overall it's just solid, okay? And then under here, I believe this is purple in a way. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's solid. I think I'm the biggest fan of this bottom, so I didn't realize there's two Nike marks. Oh, or is this a GS? Oh, this is the GS. Okay, I'm a bigger fan of the regular one. I'm not such a big fan of the double check marks, but I think that's the way that they're going to determine. Yeah, no, I'm a much bigger fan of the regular men's size. That's for sure. All right. So let's keep it moving. So I'm a fan of these. I mean, it pretty much says come to the cauldron, vintage hoop style. All right, shadows creep beneath the swoosh. Oh wow, interesting. Okay, shadows creep beneath the swoosh. But I'm looking at the swoosh and I'm just like, I believe it's only on the GS where it's like it's got that shadow. I don't believe that's on the regular men's pair. Yeah, look. I mean, maybe. Oh, it's big. It's a bigger one. I gotcha. Okay, so there is a bigger swoosh, kind of like. Sorry about this. What's going on? Come on, work with me. We're losing steam here, guys. But here, we're live. We're doing it. It's freaking Tuesday evening. What's going on? Hope everybody had a great day. Yeah, I just wanted to pop on live, feature these because these have kind of been sitting with me for a while, so I definitely wanted to get this review out for anybody curious about these Crush Dunks, right? But for the remainder of the stream, we're just going to touch on whatever's left on sneakers that's coming up soon, because I definitely do want to touch a little bit on the fours for sure. I definitely do want to touch a little bit on the fours because I'm excited for the fours that are coming. Okay, the Midnight Navies, we definitely got to talk about these. So yeah, so excited for these Halloweens that are coming out. Wow, we got some Halloween Air Force as well. Okay, interesting. Those are interesting. I'm like, what is this? Is this a magazine? I gotta look into that. So we can look into that another time, but I just want to scroll down and see what else is there. Okay, LeBron 2's Midnight Navies are coming out. Skate Like a Girl, we touched on that a little bit. That already came out. Man, God, this internet gotta work with me. Seriously. All right, I'm gonna X out of some tabs, guys. Appreciate you rocking with me though. Okay, scrolling down. Yeah, anybody watching the stream, well, number one, I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you guys because you're definitely helping with watch time for sure, okay? And we're all about improving the channel, getting to where we need to be, and getting this channel to where we need it to be. I'm going to X out a couple more things over here. But I did want to transition the conversation for anybody still rocking with me to these, okay? Because these are going to be a problem, guys. These are going to be a freaking problem because a lot of people are going to want to double, triple, maybe even get 4 pairs of these. Trust me, okay? There's going to be there's going to be maybe not a lot of money to be made, a decent amount, I would say. These are definitely a quick sell. They're also a long-term hold, okay? Now, at first, when I first saw the photos of this, I wasn't the biggest fan because I felt like there was something missing on the back here, okay? Like I was like, okay, there's blue here, navy blue, but I have completely changed my mind, and these are a need. These are a freaking need. We need these. If we can double up, we're going to try to double up on them. I feel like my 4 collection has been growing. As of now, I got 2 infrareds, 2 infrared 4s. I got two of like my size as well of the freaking military, military black 4s as well. Like, I mean, come on, what more do you freaking need, right? And then we got 1 Oreo 4 as well. Oh my God, this collection's starting to get out of control. 5 4s, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then I want to double up in this. It's going to be like what, another freaking 7? Okay, anyway, we talk about that another day. But these are dropping on the 29th. Mark your calendars. You definitely want to pay close attention to a lot of the apps and stores and stuff because there are going to be a couple stores that are going to do some contests on these. And you just want to enter as many contests as you can to acquire these, whether it's like in person, as we know, and then also online, okay? Trust me, these aren't going to be the easiest to get. There's a lot of people coming out of their houses to get these, and they're going to try to get as many of these as possible. I'm going to do my best to just get, minimum 2 pairs for myself if I can. If I can get more pairs, I'll probably flip some of them. Obviously, bigger sizes, 10, 11, 12, 13. Those are the sizes you want to go for, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of talk about people being like, hey, Sneaker's going to ban my account. I have multiple accounts. It's being sent to the same address. I do returns, all this stuff. Like, I don't really know. I don't know when Sneakers are going to start to implement any of this. I think it's a bluff. I think they're trying to scare the community, and they're being like, oh, like, I can't use multiple, accounts anymore. Heck with this. We're going to use all our accounts. We're going to go full throttle on these. We're going to try our freaking best. Obviously, different IP addresses and stuff. We don't want to get flagged. But at the end of the day, we got to go for these. Okay, this is going to be a general release, but you want to pay close attention to where these are dropping. All right, so obviously, Dick's Sporting Goods, definitely gonna. They might be having wristbands. We don't know for sure yet, but again, you want to be calling them. Not calling them every day, but you want to call them closer to the release just to see if we can kind of get some hints here if they are going to be doing some bands. Because if there are bands, God, I'm going to be one of the first in line for sure. Okay, but these are solid. I mean, yes, there's a little bit of red on the bottom sole, but look, overall, the initial sneaker from the top, it's just such a clean look. That the speckles for me is just what really makes me just want to have this. Like, we have to get these. Okay, it's a really clean pair of sneakers. A lot of people are going to be standing in line for these and going for them for sure, okay? So we're going to try, okay? Now, one of the things I wanted to mention to you guys, too, is you want to pay close attention as well to sneakers, because sneakers might be doing a sneakers pass for this, okay? I don't know the exact date. They might do it before. They might do it after, but this is still next Saturday, okay? So we just want to pay close attention to the fact that they might do something on sneakers where we're going to have the opportunity to do a sneakers pass, okay? So I think just what I would do, I've just been kind of checking the app like every other day or every day at around like 10 just to see, hey, is there anything coming out? You know what I mean? Because you never know. I mean, typically sneakers does it on the hour, so it just helps to just check, you know? Have your alarm set for freaking 10 a.m. PST, you know? It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt at all. It does not hurt at all. We need these. We freaking need these. Like need in capital letters. Like, this is a freaking must cop. All right. I mean, if you guys have never worn fours, like, fours are freaking amazing. I love fours. I think everybody, like, it's kind of like fours over everything. And I don't think it's a wave. I really think like fours are here and fours are here to stay. And it's just one of those sneakers that I'm just like, man, like, I want to just get more fours, and nothing more than like a nice white top. Just like, yeah, I don't plan, like, if I hit on these, I don't even plan on changing laces or anything. I just like, this is so clean. Got that nice navy. Sheesh. So yeah, best of luck for anybody trying these. This is definitely, I just wanted to touch on these because, man, these are awesome. And, I mean, look at that. Look at the material. You got the nice tumbled leather. God, come on. We need these, all right? What I want to eventually have sometime soon, maybe in a couple months, I'm going to have a little bit more of a backdrop here. I want to have some sneakers, all right? I am probably going to be that guy, similar to all these other streamers, having the IKEA, you know, sneakers on display. For those that don't know, I have cats as well, so I don't want my cats messing with my sneakers. So I'm going to have to have it in a way where they can't get to it, you know what I mean? Especially if I'm going to be putting some heat up there, I need to kind of position in a way, because I do want to have a little bit more of a backdrop, right? But regardless, we've been going live. We've been trying to be more consistent here, and just kind of putting out my overall thoughts on this stuff. Because look, it's people like me who get you guys excited about these sneakers, because, I mean, if you aren't excited about them already, you know what I mean? Because this is freaking awesome. It's an awesome release. I mean, it's been a jam-packed for October. Like, they did, you know, pretty much like we had the black canvas, and then we freaking had I keep calling them the Hulk Smash ones, but it's the Canyon Purples, okay? And then freaking these, you know? So, I mean, 3 4s in a freaking month. I'm hoping that Jordan and Nike isn't just, you know, squeezing the water from the rock and just juicing the sneaker for all that it can. But also, I'm not complaining. I'm like, hey, more chances to get these. Let's go. You know, sign me up, man. Sign me up. Yeah, so best of luck. Anybody trying for these, we need them. We freaking need them. And they're probably going to be doing big kids fairs as well. I do recommend going for 2 sizes when it comes to GS. 5.5 and a 7, okay? Or heck, maybe even a 6 as well, all right? Like, because these are definitely going to hold their value, if anything. I mean, come on. Let's go ahead and let's just check StockX. Let's see what these are doing on aftermarket. Now, these are doing pretty good numbers right now. They really are. Maybe for Jordan StockX. All right. All right, let's go ahead and let's switch out song. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so what are these doing on the aftermarket right now? Again, they haven't dropped yet, so they're probably doing some crazy numbers, but I do see these numbers going back up to kind of where this is at right now, okay? So let's go ahead and let's take a look. Last sale was $375 for a size 13. Damn. All right. I'm so thankful that the stream's hopefully smooth. So bringing down the size. God, whenever this works. All right. So, oh my God, look at the smaller sizes. Smaller sizes. This is extortion. My God. So I don't know who has all these early bears, but I mean, you can get them now if you want to get them. But I would wait. Obviously, you don't want to be spending too much money just to get your pair. But my size right now is 354. I'd probably be spending 380, 390 to get them if I did purchase them, which is kind of a lot, you know, considering the fact that we're going to be able to have the option on getting them for retail at 210. So that's what you want to go for. You want to go for the, obviously, retail is what we want to do over here, all right? We're going to try our best. And yeah, I would just pay close attention to your stores where they're going to be dropping. You know, Foot Locker, obviously. There's a lot of opportunity out there. You want to make sure that you're just ready to go. Okay, whether it's DSG for wristbands, Foot Locker on the app. There's a bunch of apps that I typically even like look into. Okay, Foot Patrol is another one. Even though I know like you think about the fact it's shipping from Europe, but I would literally look into all these apps. Let me see if there's any others that I can recommend. You guys freaking look at. What else we got? Well, yeah, I'm on Manier, Social Status, Packer. These are like a couple places. Let's go ahead and let's click into I'm on Manier right now. So they don't have the contests just yet, but they're most likely going to be having these contests very, very soon. So again, you just want to be diligent about checking. You want to check like every other day so that when you know, like typically I'm on Manier and Social Status, they're kind of like the same thing in a way where if I'm on Manier has the contest going, Social Status has it as well. All right. And then also, I believe it's APB as well. APB is another store as well. But yeah, Joe Freshgoods released this pretty recently. They did a shock drop. They did it very nice and smooth. I really like this. Out of the 3-pack, I like this color the best. So heck, I might even join this. But yeah, the contest isn't up yet on Manier, but I would just check diligently because this release is coming sooner than we know it, and you do not want to miss. We can't miss these. We got to get them, all right? I know Sneakers has been bugging, but again, you want to make sure the morning of, update your apps, all that stuff. Make sure your credit card and all that stuff, or your billing information is dialed in, okay? Get your family, friends, anybody you know who has a Sneakers app to go full throttle on these, okay? But with that being said, guys, let me double check where we're at. So we're almost at the hour mark. I just want to let you guys know, if you're new to my channel, okay, my small ask, smash that like button if you're enjoying this stream, okay? It definitely does help the channel a lot. Consider subscribing to the channel. I've been pretty much going live a lot more consistently since July, but we've been doing sneaker content since January. So I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. And then I would greatly appreciate it if you guys watch my last video. It's called My Life on a String. Just like it, give it a watch. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get the watch hours and stuff and all that stuff because, like, again, we're really, really trying to get their attention from Joby and Casey Neistat. It'd be freaking amazing. It would be a dream come true to collaborate with him. I've met the guy. He is an inspiration to just the world. And yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him for just being who he is. But I'm in Ernest Con fashion. We're going to go ahead and bring up my Instagram. So again, consider not only subscribing and liking and all that stuff and watching this video again, but consider following me on Instagram. Let me just go ahead and just click it over here. It's Ernest_Con. Feel free to give me a follow over here. I typically, what I do after the stream is, you know, I post a photo, a link to the stream that happened over here. So yeah, it's important to me to just continue to crank out content, all right? Because we're on that chase for watch hours. We're on that monetization chase as well, so I can do more giveaways. Now, I did want to let you guys know I'm going to be doing a shock drop giveaway sometime soon, okay? Sometime within the next week, week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm just going to do a shock drop, so make sure you're following me. Put on post notifications as well because I'm going to be dropping it in my community, okay? It's going to be time-based, okay? It's going to be a time-based contest, so you just want to get your entry in, okay? Because I'm excited about the contest. I can't tell you guys what I'm dropping, but trust me, okay? I'm doing 2 contests. One contest when we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away $500 worth of a sneaker. and then this other shock drop contest. I do have some stuff hanging around my place, all dead stock. I'm going to be dropping, like I would say, like a care package for one of my subscribers. So just, you know, I just want to make that mental note. I don't want to push that out into the world, let you guys know. Consider putting on post notifications and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But with that being said, if you haven't already subscribed, liked, and all that fun stuff, I'm going to be peacing out for the remainder of the evening. But much love to each and every single one of you guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love the sneaker community. I love everybody who literally pays attention to any of this stuff that I talk about and mumble about. It really does mean the world to me as we bring this channel to the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it. But with that being said, yeah, much love, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream, all right? We're most likely going to be going live. If you're wondering when I'm going to be going live again, most likely this Friday around 7 p.m. is typically the time I go. So we're going to be going live on Friday, and then Saturday I still will let you guys know if I'll be going live on Sunday as well. I'm trying to figure out like when I can have some breathing room. It's been a pretty crazy year for this guy, trust me, all right? But with that being said, much love. Peacing out for the evening, guys. And again, if you haven't already smashed that like button, I'm jumping out the building over here. Peace!